This is either going to go really, really well or really, really terribly, so I'm excited to find out which one it is. Alright guys, welcome back to episode 2 of Building the Perfect Druid. It's come to my attention, I don't really know what I'm doing either, so I'm going to make errors and I'll hopefully be able to correct them before it's too late. We're learning together here, guys. That's the beauty of it. I've never made this build before, full disclosure, so you're figuring stuff out the same time I am. But today, first things first, let's go over tempering. With your helmet, chest, and pants, I'm just gonna pick worldly here. Every single time. We want life. It's as easy as that. You don't gotta put any thought into this whatsoever. There's life. Perfect. Pants, there's life, perfect. Boots, again, no thought required. Movement speed. There's no need to make this more complicated. We're gonna outgrow all of this gear in literally the next 15 minutes. The weapon, this is tricky. You could do a bunch. So if you don't have Storm, I'm gonna use Storm because I want cataclysm damage. But if you don't have that, you could always just do natural, and then you can get damage to distant or damage to close. This is also a really, really good option, or just regular damage. 9 times out of 10 on every character, you could just do natural here and don't even think, just get damage to close, or damage to distant, and they're all fine. As long as it makes sense for what build you're using. If you're constantly like off-screening stuff, probably don't want damage to close. But yeah, for the sake of this character specifically, I'm going full out cataclysm damage, hopefully. Whoa. Show me cataclysm. And of course, that's just kind of how it goes, isn't it? It's whatever, not that big of a deal. Again, going for cataclysm damage on the rings. Fantastic. Off to a wonderful start. It's good that we're about to go do a leveling session real quick to like, you could level up to 35, 40, it depends on like where you feel comfortable. I'm going to level until I can finish. Come on, none of these hit cataclysm? My goodness. This game fucking sucks, dude.
Yes, watch your profanity.
I'm gonna level until I get enough Druidic Spirit offering to max that out. So if that's level 35, so be it. If it's level 40, whatever. I'm not that guy who's just like, oh, you're going too slow, you're not progressing fast enough until you gotta kill Curator at 30 or your build sucks. Who cares, dude? Like, alright guys, here we are again in the Helltide. We're gonna be doing this until about level 36, 37. Whatever time it takes to get about 210 more of the Druidic Spirit. That'll be my stopping point. As soon as we can cap out and max all of our Druid boons, that's a good enough stage for me. Let's collect some chests. I way overdid it with the leveling, but I was just having a lot of fun, just re-rolling a character. Kinda got lost, and I had like 1,000 cinders, and you gotta spend 1,000 cinders, you can't just waste them. So I collected all my chests. I just did in another entire Helltide, basically. I think there was like 2 or 3 minutes left of it. We got through a bunch of chests, a bunch of XP. We got a lot of gear here to go through. We could have killed Curator like at level 30. So this is way, way, way overkill. I wouldn't recommend it if you're following along, but at the same time, it's going to be pretty fun to just walk in there and like two-tap the guy. So let me go through this gear and we'll get situated. And we'll go get our boons situated and make sure our aspects are good, and then we'll go kill Curator and we'll go to World Tier 3. Starlight. So check this out. Our Howl gives us 20% life. So with this Starlight aspect, our Howl is giving us 60 primary resource every time we use it. And it's on such a short cooldown because we lose 1 second every time we get a kill. This pretty much just like completely fixes your energy consumption issues. I'm going to throw Juggernaut on my amulet. And then I put Disobedience on my chest. My gloves are going to be Overcharge. Rune Workers, Conduit on the weapon. I mean, we hit level 40, so we might as well get a couple gems. Now we'll get 4 of these. Nice. And then, yeah, that's it. I don't have sockets on any of my stuff for rubies, so perfect. Okay, so you can take this if you're having like squishiness issues and you don't feel so tanky, but I love movement speed, so for now I'm just gonna put this on movement speed until we get that fixed in late game. We want to make the bird our main spirit bond, and then we're gonna pick the critical strike chance and the critical strike damage. Then we obviously want to extend the duration of our ultimate skills by 25%, and then 10% chance on lucky hit to reduce cooldown of ultimate skill by 2%. Quickly go through this, but if you look in the description below, I've linked a Mobilytics build guide, so you can follow that instead if that's easier for you. But just quickly, nothing like much has changed. We still do 5 points into Lightning Storm and then go this route. We get 3 points into Predatory Instinct, Bulwark, Preserving Earthen Bulwark. We get maxed out Ancestral Fortitude, maxed out Vigilance here. This route in Bloodhowl. We're going to get 3 points into Nature's Reach. So it goes 1, 1, 1, 3, 3 on the right in the Storm Skill passive tree area here. We have Savage Trample. 3, 3, 3, 1 in this little nature passive circle tree. And then we've maxed out Cataclysm, and we're still taking Perfect Storm. And Blood Boiling Loop. This is how we guarantee overpower. Again, this is mandatory for doing our bossing. So, let's get in there. Stop wasting time. I'm ready. I'll see you at Curator. I'd say it's pretty good. Alright, here we go. We have our overpower is ready. You can tell by the icon above our XP bar there. All I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pop in, I'm gonna press Bulwark, and I'm just gonna stand there with Cataclysm. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna stand there and Cataclysm them. Boop. And 1 button push. Yeah, we could have killed him at level 30. This was ridiculous that I waited this long. Like I said, I was just having fun. Sorry. We can continue. Let's go to World Tier 3. Alrighty, got a couple of sacred items here. Let's see our upgrades. That's really what you like to see right there. Just a sacred weapon right off the rip. So we'll just do this until we're like level 50 and get some sacred gear, and then we'll go try Elias after we go temper and make sure our aspects are all correct. So, I'm gonna get to the grind. I mean, these just dropped. I think I wear them, right? Yeah, I'm gonna wear these. Oh, level 48. Through our first inventory of sacreds, and I got a couple good upgrades here. A little helmet, chest, some boots. We want fire resistance because we're about to go fight Elias pretty soon. And boom. What's that actually put our fire resistance at? Yeah, 55%. That's fine. Let's go try to kill Elias right now. Before we go in, I just want to cover like a couple of the basic things. We look at stats. We want fire resistance to be capped, 70%. We got almost 5k life, 6k armor. We got this nice little thing to drop in this dungeon, 710 item power. I rolled cataclysm damage on it, luckily. Didn't really do much else other than that. And then we went and we put some rubies in some of our sacred gear. We basically came to World Tier 3, spent 9 minutes in Helltide, killed the Blood Maiden like 3, maybe 4 times, and got a couple sacreds, and then immediately came, and we're gonna go try to kill Elias. So, yeah, this is either gonna go really, really well or really, really terribly. So, I'm excited to find out which one it is. Oh my god. Oops. It turns out we were very ready. Alright guys, well I just did like 9 hours or so in World Tier 4 Helltide, and I got to level 56.5, and I got a couple of starter ancestrals, including this. I mean, it's not perfect, and it's only 836 item power, but you know, a greater affix right at level 55, yeah, you can't ask for more than that. So we got a couple of ancestral pieces of gear, and I thought we will finish making these. I already did the aspects and the tempering on them, so now I am just replacing dead stats. So I guess we'll do that really quick. I think some of these are already done. Yeah, but we just made it into World Tier 4, so let's celebrate and wrap this video up with a nightmare dungeon, our first nightmare dungeon. Let's see how this goes. So I just popped Cataclysm. Yeah, I mean, they're level 75, I'm 57. Alright, Cataclysm time. All right. Honestly, level 59 in a 50 or in a 75 place. I'm impressed. Look at that. Really jump it up quite a lot. So our resistances are looking okay-ish. Being a druid and a willpower build and not an intelligence build, it's a little harder to get our resistances up. And a lot of that's going to be fixed with Paragon board later on in the build. But for now, this is a viable build. And if you guys are following along and you have similar gear, I'm sure you would agree it's pretty fun. So I can't wait until episode 3. We are going to hopefully try to get all the way to level 100 in a single episode, and then start saving gear and boss materials. And then episode after that, it will just be like farming bosses, trying to get our uniques, and then making the conversion, and then building into our proper end game build. So I hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and I'll see you in the very next one.